Hamburg ground KLM 1758 Heavy requesting the end of pushback. KLM 1758 Heavy request to end pushback received. Hamburg ground KLM 1758 Heavy with Charlie ready to taxi IFR. KLM 1758 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 23 via taxiway Alpha 5. Contact tower on 126.855 when ready. Hamburg ground Bandjet 7404 Heavy with Charlie ready to taxi IFR. Bandjet 7404 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 23 via taxiway Zulu 5 Bravo 1. Contact tower on 121.28 when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway 23 using taxiway Alpha 5 KLM 1758 Heavy. Taxi to and hold short runway 23 via taxiway Zulu 5 Bravo 1 Bandjet 7404 Heavy. Hamburg ground Lufthansa 2065 Heavy ready to copy IFR clearance to Munich. Lufthansa 2065 Heavy is cleared to Munich Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 23 climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.205 squawk 3402. Hamburg ground Bandjet 7764 Heavy IFR to Zurich ready to copy. Bandjet 7764 Heavy is cleared to Zurich Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 23 climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.205 squawk 0432. Lufthansa 2065 Heavy cleared to Munich Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 23 climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure on 125.1 squawk 3402. Lufthansa 2065 Heavy readback correct. Contact ground on 121.705. Good day. Bandjet 7764 Heavy cleared to Zurich Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 23 climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Departure on 125.1 squawk 0432. Bandjet 7764 Heavy readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.705 when ready to taxi. Good day. Hamburg ground Air Crete 873 Heavy ready to copy IFR clearance to Eleftherios Venizelos. Air Crete 873 Heavy is cleared to Eleftherios Venizelos Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 23 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.205 squawk 0744. Hamburg ground Lufthansa 2065 Heavy requesting pushback. Lufthansa 2065 Heavy pushback request accepted. Hamburg ground Bandjet 7764 Heavy requesting pushback. Bandjet 7764 Heavy pushback request accepted. Air Crete 873 Heavy cleared to Eleftherios Venizelos Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 23 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 125.1 squawk 0744. Air Creed 87 Heavy readback correct. Contact ground on 121.705. Good day. Hamburg ground Air Creed 87 Heavy requesting pushback. Air Creed 87 Heavy pushback request accepted. Hamburg ground Lufthansa 2065 Heavy requesting the end of pushback. Lufthansa 2065 Heavy request to end pushback received. Hamburg ground Bandjet 7764 Heavy requesting the end of pushback. Bandjet 7764 Heavy request to end pushback received. Hamburg ground Lufthansa 2065 Heavy with Charlie ready to taxi IFR. Lufthansa 2065 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway tree via taxiway Zulu 1 Zulu 5 Bravo 1. Contact tower on 121.28 when ready. Hamburg ground Bandjet 7764 Heavy with Charlie ready to taxi IFR. Bandjet 7764 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway tree using taxiway Zulu 5 Bravo 1. Contact tower on 121.28 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway tree using taxiway Zulu 1 Zulu 5 Bravo 1 Lufthansa 2065 Heavy. Hamburg ground Air Creed 87 Heavy with Charlie ready to taxi IFR. Air Creed 87 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway tree using taxiway Zulu 5 Bravo 1. Contact tower on 121.28 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway tree via taxiway Zulu 5 Bravo 1 Air Creed 87 Heavy. Lufthansa 2065 Heavy hold position, caution the Airbus A20N on the taxiway. Lufthansa 2065 Heavy, continue taxi.
Hamburg ground BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 9er 66 with Charlie request taxi to the active touch and go.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 9er 66 taxi to and hold short of runway tree via taxiway Zulu 5 Bravo 1. Contact tower on 121.28 when ready. Hamburg ground Eurowing 7174 Heavy ready to copy IFR clearance to Munich. Eurowing 7174 Heavy is cleared to Munich Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.205 squawk 704 tree. Roger Lufthansa 2065 Heavy. Eurowing 7174 Heavy cleared to Munich Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 125.1 squawk 704 tree. Eurowing 7174 Heavy readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.705 when ready to taxi. Good day. Hamburg ground Eurowing 7174 Heavy requesting pushback. Eurowing 7174 Heavy pushback request accepted.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree using taxiway Zulu 5 Bravo 1 VA 1436 Bravo Alpha 966.
125.1. Good day. Going to 125.1 Air Creed 87 Heavy. Lufthansa 2065 Heavy, altimeter 30.27 wind tree 16 at Niner. Cleared for takeoff runway tree.
Hamburg ground Eurowing 7174 Heavy requesting the end of pushback. Eurowing 7174 Heavy request to end pushback received.
Hamburg ground BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 966. Could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Hamburg ground Eurowing 7174 Heavy with Charlie ready to taxi IFR. Eurowing 7174 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway tree using taxiway Zulu 5 Bravo 1. Contact tower on 121.28 when ready.
Hamburg ground BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 966 requesting pushback.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 966 pushback request accepted. Taxiing hold short runway tree via taxiway Zulu 5 Bravo 1 Eurowing 7174 Heavy.
Hamburg ground BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 966 requesting the end of pushback.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 966 request to end pushback received.
Hamburg Tower BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 966 ready at runway tree touch and go.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 966 hold short runway tree. Traffic is Airbus A20N on the runway. 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 acknowledge last transmission. BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66, please acknowledge.
Hold short runway tree BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66.
Bus Express 65, 1 heavy turn next taxiway. Hamburg Tower Lufthansa 2068 heavy 11 miles southeast inbound visual runway tree approach. Lufthansa 2068 heavy Hamburg Tower. Altimeter tree 0.27 wind tree 16 at Niner. Cleared visual runway tree approach. Bus Express 65, 1 heavy contact ground on 121.705. BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66, you are not cleared to take off.
Overspeed.
Cleared visual runway tree.
Hamburg approach BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 is type Airbus A20 and 2 miles north of Hamburg 500 feet.
Overspeed.
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Overspeed.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 Hamburg approach.
Overspeed.
Squawk 4776.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Squawk 4776 BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 radar contact 4 miles northwest of Hamburg 2,800 feet. Clear to the Charlie airspace. Maintain on navigation.
Overspeed.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 contact Bremen Center on 125.1. Good day.
125.1 BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66. Goodbye. Bremen Center BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 7,100 feet.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 Bremen Center altimeter tree 0.27 radar contact. Continue. Airbus 6 tree 2 traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 70 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Airbus 6 tree 2 traffic in sight. 5 Heavy, contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day. .175 China Southern, 495 Heavy. Goodbye. BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66, contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day.
Going to 119.175 BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66. Amsterdam Center BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 flight level 320.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 Amsterdam Center radar contact continue. Amsterdam Center Hainan 7 Niner 6 Tree Heavy is at flight level tree 75 descending flight level tree 60. Hainan 7 Niner 6 Tree Heavy Amsterdam Center radar contact. Continue to Sabre. Amsterdam Center, Airbus November Sierra Zulu tree 632 is passing flight level tree 75, descending flight level tree 60. Airbus November Sierra Zulu tree 632 Amsterdam Center, radar contact, continue. 1188 Heavy, you are 42 miles northeast. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 06 approach via RDIP transition. Clear to RDIP. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 06 approach via RDIP transition. Clear to RDIP KLM 1188 Heavy. China Southern 4905 Heavy, you are 48 miles east. Climb and maintain flight level tree 10. Expect ILS runway 06 approach via RDIP transition. Clear to RDIP. Climb and maintain flight level tree 10. Expect ILS runway 06 approach via RDIP transition. Clear to RDIP China Southern 4905 Heavy. on 121.205. Good day. Going to 121.205, KLM 1188 Heavy. KLM 1526 Heavy, you are 3 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 9,100 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway tree, 6 left approach. 106 Heavy, you are tree 5 miles southwest. Climb and maintain 9,600 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway tree, 6 left approach. Descend and maintain 9,100 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway tree, 6 left approach, KLM 1526 Heavy. KLM 1526 Heavy, contact Skip Hall approach on 118.405. Good day. KLM 862 Heavy, contact Skip Hall approach on 131.155. Good day. Descend and maintain 9,600 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway tree, 6 left approach, KLM 1506 Heavy. Going to 118.405, KLM 1526 Heavy. One tree 1.155, KLM 862 Heavy. Goodbye. Amsterdam Center, KLM 1526 Heavy, 9,100 feet. KLM 1526 Heavy, Amsterdam Center, altimeter tree 0.25 radar contact, continue. KLM 1526 Heavy, traffic is 5 o'clock, 4 miles at 6,300 feet, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Amsterdam Center, KLM 1182 Heavy is passing 6,400 feet, climbing 6,600 feet. KLM 1182 Heavy, Amsterdam Center, altimeter tree 0.25 radar contact, continue. KLM 1526 Heavy, have the traffic. Amsterdam Center, KLM 862 Heavy is at 3,500 feet, climbing 11,000 feet. KLM 862 Heavy, Amsterdam Center, altimeter tree 0.26 radar contact, continue. BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner, 66 traffic is 11 o'clock 3 miles at flight level tree 60 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 have the Airbus A20N in sight. BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 45 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. hashtag 91, 52 and hashtag 93. 214 heavy traffic is 3 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 370 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. 2A Air and hashtag 91, 52 and hashtag 93. 214 heavy have the traffic. Air and hashtag 91, 52 and hashtag 93. 214 heavy traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 370 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Air and hashtag 91, 52 and hashtag 93. 214 heavy have the Airbus A20N in sight. Speedbird 89er for heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 365 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 traffic is 4 o'clock 1 miles at flight level 370 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Hainan 79er 63 heavy traffic is 8 o'clock 1 miles at flight level 330 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 traffic in sight.
Hainan 79er 63 heavy traffic in sight. Speedbird 89er 4 heavy have the traffic. Speedbird 855 Heavy, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day. .475 Speedbird 855 Heavy. Goodbye. BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 traffic is 7 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 50 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
118.475 BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66. Goodbye.
Qatari 2 Tree Heavy, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 traffic is 2 o'clock 1 miles at flight level tree 00 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 have the traffic.
London Center Thai Niner 16 Heavy is passing flight level 245 climbing flight level tree 60. Thai Niner 16 Heavy London Center radar contact. Continue to LLE 01. London Center Hainan 7 Niner 6 Tree Heavy is at flight level 210 climbing flight level tree 60. Hainan 7 Niner 6 Tree Heavy London Center radar contact. Continue to Sabre. Niner heavy traffic is 4 o'clock 3 miles at 12,700 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. China Eastern 214 heavy traffic is 2 o'clock 3 miles at 9,200 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Dolomiti 877 Niner heavy have the traffic. China Eastern 214 heavy traffic in sight. Hainan 7 Niner 6 Tree heavy traffic is 4 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 190 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Hainan 7 Niner 6 Tree heavy traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at 17,500 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 17,800 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. China Eastern 214 heavy traffic is 3 o'clock 3 miles at 17,400 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Thai Niner 16 heavy, you are 53 miles east. Climb and maintain flight level 280. Expect ILS runway 9 left approach via Lima Alpha Mike transition. Cleared to Lima Alpha Mike.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 traffic in sight.
Flyer 9 Altimeter 08 Heavy, you are 49er miles northeast. Climb and maintain flight level 220. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 09er approach via Jacko transition. Cleared to Jacko. Eurowings 2464 Heavy, contact Heathrow approach on 120.4. Good day. Speedbird 855 Heavy, you are tree 6 miles east. Climb and maintain flight level tree 40. Expect ILS runway 9er left approach via Lima Alpha Mike transition. Cleared to Lima Alpha Mike. Hainan 79er, 6 tree heavy, have the Airbus A20N in sight. Climb and maintain flight level tree 40. Expect ILS runway 9er left approach via Lima Alpha Mike transition. Cleared to Lima Alpha Mike Speedbird 855 Heavy. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 9er left approach via Lima Alpha Mike transition. Cleared to Lima Alpha Mike Thai 9er 16 Heavy. Hainan 79er, 6 tree heavy, you are tree 9er miles east. Climb and maintain flight level tree 00. Expect ILS runway 9er left approach via Lima Alpha Mike transition. Cleared to Lima Alpha Mike. Speedbird 855 Heavy, contact Heathrow approach on 127.525. Good day. Speedbird 855 Heavy. Goodbye. BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 9er 66, you're leaving my airspace radar service. Terminated squawk 7000. Frequency change approved.
Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved. BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 9er 66. South end approach BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 9er 66 is type Airbus A20N 6 miles northeast of Echo Golf Juliet Echo 9,300 feet. Request flight following.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 9er 66 south end approach. Squawk 0667.
Squawk 0667 BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 9er 66.
1436 Bravo Alpha 9er 66 radar contact 3 miles northeast of Echo Golf Juliet Echo 7,500 feet. Altimeter tree 0.26.
Roger. BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 9er 66.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 9er 66 contact Northolt approach on 12.3. Good day.
Going to 123.3 BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 9er 66.
Overspeed.
Nordholt approach BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 9er 66 3,400 feet.
Overspeed.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha 9er 66 Northolt approach altimeter tree 0.27 radar contact continue.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
1,000. 1,000.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
B1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 contact Heathrow approach on 127.525. Good day.
127.525 BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66. Goodbye. Heathrow approach BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 200 feet.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 Heathrow approach altimeter tree 0.24 radar contact. Continue.
Retard 5.
Ground BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 request taxi to the gate.
BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66 taxi to gate 2 Tree 5 via taxiway Alpha 8 Alpha Lima India November Kilo 1 Tree Bravo Kilo.
Taxiing to gate 2 Tree 5 using taxiway Alpha 8 Alpha Lima India November Kilo 1 Tree Bravo Kilo BA 1436 Bravo Alpha Niner 66.